Welcome to the Big House in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Intriguing playoff matchup on EA Sports College Football. The 11 seed versus the 6 seed. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Michigan Wolverines. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Guys, checking in with the Wolverines head coach before the game. This team always knows that they have got to prove themselves game in and game out. They are going against the big dogs. And coach said, I really believe our guys can play with anyone in the country, but we will have to be on top of our execution. Our quarterback has to be outstanding, and our players know what's at stake. I just need them to relax and be themselves here today to get off to a good start. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
This has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They stop him right at the 24.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Trying to find room. It's Mobley. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after the return block. That interception could be enormous. Inside deals now from the shotgun. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Again, makes it second and medium. Receiver in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Oh, look out. He's got open space. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. A new set of downs after that completion. And now the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Dump off, caught by the running back. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart. He does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Wolverines keep the football on the move.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play? Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Carr bringing pressure. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Quarterback drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll test the right side here. Spinning out of the tackle. Here he goes. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Irish. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Looking to throw here. Here comes the pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
This was a concern for this. The entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
Here comes a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space.
End zone ahead. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine. What a moment for a guy who was playing high school football a year ago. Barrels into the end zone. It shows why they trust him in this playoff game.
It's got to be a big confidence boost for him, but also for this entire offense, because remember, this is the guy that they're going to have to rely on if they want to win this game and make a deep run into the playoff. If they're running the football well, it'll be because of him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Oh, I love the chess match right now between these two coordinators. You can tell the defense set up to stop the pass. It's 3rd and long. Yeah, you would anticipate that. And that's exactly what the offensive coordinator anticipated. He goes to the run play for a nice solid gain. I think they can go for it on 4th down here.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Good throw to the right, looking for the first down. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Caught by the receiver. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the first down at the 41. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Got to do a better job of managing that situation as a quarterback. You don't want to take a negative play there on 1st and goal, even if you're outside of the 4-yard line. That ball's got to be thrown away. Remember, it doesn't have to be out of bounds to the sideline like it does in the normal field of play. You can just throw that out of the back of the end zone. It's far easier to manage the situation in this down and distance and in this field position. You just got to do it.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that 1st down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Using his legs, it's Mobley. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Carr. That's caught. It's Mobley. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's got room to run. Look out. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for two.
Looking for a deep completion. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw, the catch is made. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Michigan will call time here, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt.
Ready? Kill.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Coming after him. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense is still clicking. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early 3rd quarter drive.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The shotgun running play call. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Kickoff fielded inside the 20, and he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Send the back in motion. caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Look out, he's got space ahead. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game with a spot short of the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play caller.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Muscles past the defender. Here he goes. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Offense comes back out onto the field. On the ground, it's Mobley. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, it's Carr. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaking into the clear. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Chris, I thought that was a really good job by the quarterback, finding his running back, and he just drops it. Now you've got to go and be a leader. This is when a quarterback really makes his hay. You go up to your teammate and say, hey, I need you later in this game. Shake it off.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Looking for his back. Makes the catch. It's Mobley. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Another big play from this running back in the passing game. It's been working all season long, Joel. This defense has to have an answer for it today.
Chris, if you're going to be a modern running back that is considered to be a great player, you've got to not only run the ball well, you've got to catch it out of the backfield. And he does that so well. Good, clean route right here, right over the middle on this angle route. You can see his hands. He does a great job after the catch. He is a threat regardless of how he touches it. Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Carr. Makes a one-handed catch.
Oh, that's a huge tackle for loss. It was second and short. Now it's third and medium with a chance to get off the field. They've got to execute here and force them to punt.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. And they go on top here in the second half. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Finds his man. It's Marshall. Look out, he's breaking free. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Wolverines moving quick field here.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down.
There's the adjustment on defense. They have been killing them with the back out of the backfield, and finally the defense is able to adjust and get out there. And then a nice hit right as the ball arrives. That's quality stuff on the outside.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. A pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
This is an outstanding job up front of getting everybody targeted and blocked up. Puller does a great job. He's able to pull around and get that block on the second level. But this is about patience and vision from the running back. You've got to set up those blocks in front of you, and then the vision to find the seam and take off. What a great run and a huge play for this offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Handoff heading left. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Mobley. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The back's got it. He's got a crease. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Wolverines offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios. Gotta go, gotta go. It's fast tempo, it's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks, force the ball down the field.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, and they continue to make clutch plays.
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. He's not going to get there. The 2-point drive fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. return begins inside the 10. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that pass falls incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here comes the rush. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Grinding away on the ground. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6 time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And that gain good enough for the 1st down, of course. It'll set up a 1st and goal as we pause. Two-minute timeout. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
They're in a really good position here offensively. A field goal makes it a two-possession game. Now it's about taking as much time off of this clock as you possibly can. Love running the football in this next play. I don't even think that they need to score. If it's open, go down, kick the field goal, take the two possessions, and drain the clock as much as you can.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Michigan will call time here, their second. Strategy session before this third down play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll run here on third and goal. And now Michigan chooses to use their third and final timeout. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a two-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
That's a great start to this drive, and they do not have to panic. There's a lot of time left. Remember, clock stops, the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops once you get a first down. There's a ton of time left. They just need to manage this situation.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
I like the pickup, and I love stopping the clock, but they've got to get down the field in a hurry. They need this field goal desperately.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it near the plus 45.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. On the jump, ball falls incomplete. Good battle that time.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They cap the drive with 6 points. So after the touchdown, they'll go for 2 to get within a field goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Wants to throw it. The pressure's on. He makes the grab in the end zone. The 2-pointer gets him back within a field goal.
Great execution, and now they know exactly what they need here moving forward, Chris. A field goal ties it. They need the ball back as quickly as they can get it.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, that is exactly what they needed, is to steal a possession here, down 3, and now just a few yards away from field goal range. Now you've got to be aggressive on offense. You pulled off the onside kick. Now it's time for your quarterback to make a throw.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a clutch possession by this offense. And a big moment like this had to have it, and they're able to execute and put the ball in the end zone. They're going to remember that drive for a long time.
PHC up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, this is a tough situation for a quarterback. Defense is in dime defense, which means that there's 2 extra defensive backs on the field. It means that there's tight windows down the field. I would always look towards the sideline or those checkdowns, the backs out of the backfield over the middle. A lot of times...
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
This is going to have to be an absolute monster throw unless Cordell Stewart is walking onto the field. I don't know if he can get it all the way into the end zone. He's going to have all his momentum moving forward right up to the line of scrimmage just to get it close to the end zone.
This team continues to check off important goals. They were driven the entire offseason by missing out on the playoff last year, Joe. They make the bracket this time. Now they come away with a win, and you can just feel the confidence and momentum growing for this group.
Chris, you're exactly right. There is an uncommon urgency to this group and the way that they're going about their business. I got to tell you, it's very impressive, and I got to credit these leaders on this team and the way that they've prepared their teammates, the way that they've played on the field. I would not want to play this team moving forward. They are playing too well right now, and you think about some of these stars, my goodness, hard to stop.